Down through history, our planet has experienced monumental events that have shaped the way life on Earth has evolved. "300 million years ago, amphibians and primitive life forms lived in the seas. "200 million years ago, marshes dried up and dinosaurs roamed the Earth. 70 million years ago, the earliest primates walked the Earth. About 65.7 million years ago, dinosaurs became extinct as the result of a catastrophic extinction event. About 5 million years ago, the earliest humans appeared. This is Prehistoric Man, Human Evolution. In our program, we'll take you back to the emergence of mankind's earliest relatives. To help lead us through our journey into the past, we have 4 subject matter experts. Dr. Ralph Holloway, Columbia University.
One of the problems that we constantly face in anthropology is to try and determine when a new species has arrived in the fossil record. And it's an impossible problem to do because there's no way of going back and testing whether they could interbreed with one another. And it's basically the biology of reproduction which is going to determine whether one form is a species or not a species.
Dr. Jeffrey Laitman, Professor of Anatomy and Cell Biology, Mount Sinai School of Medicine.
We turn to another question. What was it like in our early ancestors? What were the throats like in ancestors of ours that may have lived 50,000 years ago, 100,000 years ago, 2 million years ago? Were they positioned in the throat like that of a monkey or a chimpanzee? Or were they positioned more like that of you and me? How would we go about determining that?
Dr. Ian Tattersall, curator at the American Museum of Natural History in New York City.
Well, I'm particularly interested in the origin of human cognition. What makes our thought processes so different from that of any other kind of creature that we know of in the record. But my basic preoccupation is with diversity in humans.
Dr. Gail Kennedy, Professor of Anthropology, UCLA.
Well, we think that there are irregular rates of evolution because the environment changes irregularly. And when there's a substantial environmental aberrancy of some sort, then there must be a response by plant and animal groups that are living in that environment. So it seems to be correlated with environmental change of some sort. But the environment's not constantly changing. It changes on an irregular basis.
In this program, we'll examine what we have learned about our human family tree.
The human family tree is indeed a tree with branches. It's a bushy kind of a thing, not a linear kind of a structure at all. We were taught many years ago that human evolution has been a matter of a sort of a single-minded struggle from bestiality to perfection. And in